And the first speaker is Advocates for Human Rights.
Mr. President, Advocates for Human Rights and Greater Caribbean for Life, members of the World Coalition Against the Death Penalty, thank the working group for its report on the Universal Periodic Review of Trinidad and Tobago. We are concerned about Trinidad and Tobago's continued use of the death penalty and are disappointed that Trinidad and Tobago noted every recommendation made in the third cycle that mentioned the death penalty, despite growing public opinion against the death penalty in Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago imposes a mandatory death penalty for murder and can only be abolished through legislation. Intent to kill is not required to trigger a conviction for murder. Also, individuals may be convicted of murder under the doctrine of joint enterprise by acting in common design with another person that causes death or grievous bodily harm. Treason also carries a mandatory death penalty. Although there are exceptions to a death sentence for individuals with intellectual disabilities, those under the age of 18 at the time of the offense, pregnant women, and individuals with psychosocial disabilities, courts have sentenced people with intellectual and psychosocial disabilities to death. We are further concerned that Trinidad and Tobago has neither signed nor ratified international conventions that call for the limitation or abolition of the death penalty. The government has not signed the second optional protocol to the ICCPR or the Convention Against Torture and its optional protocol. We therefore recommend the government of Trinidad and Tobago abolish the mandatory death sentence for murder and replace it with an alternative sentencing framework that is fair, proportionate, and in compliance with international human rights standards. Impose a formal moratorium on the death penalty effective immediately and ratify without reservation the second optional protocol to the ICCPR. Thank you.
Thank you.